Hello, Boxing World. Welcome to Boxing Block Center. Bad news for Jarrell Miller. Jarrell Miller has touched the lion's tail. He did that yesterday when he shoved Anthony Joshua during their press conference in New York, in his hometown. Well, Miller was brave. I must say, brave, right? He's from Brooklyn. Fearless, rude, arrogant, gangster. Miller is a lucky man, I must say, because he did that to Joshua, a guy that isn't aggressive, that isn't arrogant, that isn't an area boy. Like area boy, when we say area boy in Nigeria, it means a talk. You know what I mean? So Joshua isn't that type of guy. He's a guy that, that has adapted to the African culture and Nigerian culture, less than Nigerian culture, because he grew up in a Nigerian household. So the first thing you learn in a Nigerian household is to respect people. So, but there are some Nigerians who don't give a shit about that. And Jarrell Miller is a lucky man because Ike Ibeabuchi, if it did that too, if that was Ike Ibeabuchi, or what you guys call Ike in America, Ike Ibeabuchi would have murdered Jarrell Miller right there. Ike Ibeabuchi was a guy that feared no man. That's why he called himself the president. Now, if you go to Jarrell Miller's Instagram page right now, just go to the last post. Go there. And you will see about 20,000 comments made so far. And 90% of those are from Nigerians. And they are currently roasting his ass. So Jarrell Miller right now is the number one public enemy to Nigerians. And you know what that means? That means Miller will have to go against 200 million people. By doing that to Anthony Joshua, you have invited the wrath of Nigerians upon you. I'm talking about worldwide. Jarrell Miller is a lucky man, like I said before. If that was Ike Ibeabuchi or even Samuel Peter at his prime was very arrogant as well. Samuel Peter would have even knocked him out right there. Okay? Samuel Peter was a guy not to be messed with. So Joshua, being calm, cool, collective, being, a guy that has adapted to the Nigerian culture, because growing up in a Nigerian household, a lot of us learn to respect people regardless of where they're from. But if those people tend to think, well, they are better than you, or tend to want to harm you, or want to do some ghastly shit to you, then we retaliate. Yawa go bust. Kasala go bust. Yawa go day. That is just the truth. As a boxing fan myself, I knew that was going to happen yesterday. But I never thought Miller will be so bold and, so fearless to shove Joshua the way he did. Anthony Joshua himself wasn't expecting that. That is why he had his hands behind his back. Because if he expected that, he would have, be prepared for it. Joshua is too respectful. sometimes I wish Joshua will do something, go gangster on that guy. Go gangster someone. Because if he doesn't do something right now, guys like Miller in the future are going to be, trying to punk him. But I don't think something like that will happen again. I don't think Joshua will allow that to happen again. The next time they do a press conference, Joshua will be prepared for that. Joshua might do something crazy if Jarrell Miller ever tries that again. Yesterday was a day Joshua didn't prepare for. And a guy like Joshua, who is trying to keep things professional, who's trying to keep things gentle, and a guy as cool as Joshua, he's not a guy that wants to react in a nuisance way. We all know Jarrell Miller is from New York. New Yorkers, they are loudmouth, arrogant, they talk a lot. And that's just in their nature. They are good trash talkers, that's for sure. And they are also good fighters. But Jarrell Miller is no Mike Tyson. That's the fact. Jarrell Miller is not Mike Tyson. Jarrell Miller is a guy that is very huge, but has no power. Punches like a fairy. Guys, you guys should go right now to Jarrell Miller's Instagram page and see what is happening right there. Look at the comments coming from Nigerians. Nanja Aelu. Now don't roast this guy tire. See, look at the comment alone. First of all, let me read some comments here, if you guys will allow me to. Panther Ranking commented, and he says, hope you will push him this same way on June 1st. You got yourself into trouble, little baby Miller. Hope you do that, Jarrell Miller. Hope you try that again. June 1st. Miller's going to get his ass whooped. That's for sure. Get his ass whooped. And it is very typical, of people like Miller to behave in such mannerism. I watched the video yesterday of an African American who is also a boxing fan and a boxing analyst. He was very ashamed of Jarrell Miller's behavior. And he was very complimentary of Anthony Joshua's cool, collective character. Because we all know a typical arrogant idiot would have done something terrific yesterday. We all know that. Like I said before, Miller is lucky that Joshua is not a typical area boy Nigerian. Guys that walk with hyena. Guys that hunt and fight with lions. If you admit those type of guys, Miller will be dead right now. He will be gone. Miller is lucky. He's lucky. And he's getting roasted right now by Nigerians on Instagram. Just look at his page. Miller's Instagram follower has risen so fast since yesterday. He went from 80,000 followers and currently he has 96,000 followers. And it's still growing. Growing and growing and growing. You see, Joshua is making this guy more known. And later they will all say Joshua is a nobody. Joshua has done nothing for me. Joshua had just given you publicity. Free publicity. Something you might never have gotten from water. If you fought water, if you were fighting the underwater, who's going to follow you? The underwater fanboys don't like you. So this is getting intense right now. And one guy commented, Big Baby, did you push our brother like that? Ogun kill your generation. Animal. Oh boy, that guy, he just fired. Look, oh boy, look what into the Jarrell. That's dangerous. And then Ari Song, a Nigerian musician, also commented saying, you will soon shop that Ninja Akbo punch. Oh boy, Seagull Bill. They are roasting Jarrell Miller so bad. And Jarrell Miller, right now, I think, well, he's in America, in his little bubble, happy. But I pray that he does not let this incident repeat itself again. Because if that happens again, Jarrell Miller will be in big trouble. And I don't think Anthony Joshua will ever allow that. Joshua is going to knock this guy out. I'm still a Jarrell Miller fan. I mean, I like the guy as a fighter, because he's a guy that has to fight. You know, he's a good talker. You know, and also he's doing this to sell tickets. But I think this is personal for him. He just don't like Joshua. Joshua is more popular. Joshua is more successful. Commercially, Joshua is 1,000,000% more valuable than Jarrell Miller. In fact, Jarrell Miller should be thanking Eddie Hearn. Eddie Hearn made him into what he's become today. Okay, let's just say Jarrell Miller, a lot of boxing fans knew he was, but the casuals didn't. And Jarrell Miller has been a pro for a couple of years now and has had no chance of even fighting for a title. You know. And also, other than that, Jarrell Miller has never been an headliner before. I mean, he's always fought on people's undercard. He's an undercard fighter. And Joshua is doing him a big favor coming to New York, you know, and giving him respect. I mean, he gave Miller respect by coming to your backyard to defend his titles against you. Instead of Miller to be thankful, Miller made it into something disastrous. And I know Miller is trying to get into Anthony Joshua's head, but he can't do that. You know, Joshua wouldn't buy into that. Joshua is too smart. Dillian White tried that, but it didn't succeed. You know, and Miller wouldn't succeed. I would like Joshua to go there, blast this guy out, but don't make it too quick. Try punish this guy first. Let his jab, you know, let your jab, let him hit your jab. That face, make swell small. Make that face swell. So that when he wake up the next day and see his face like that, he'll say, what? This is what I got from AJ. Jab his face so hard. That body rip it. Throw those devastating uppercut. You know, I think Jarrell Miller is a bad influence to the young American boxing stars, upcoming stars. That's why I like fighters like I respect Terrence Crawford, Mikey Garcia. Those guys, you never see them talk shit. When they talk shit, they never go personal. They just talk about fighting and they handle things in a professional manner. I respect those guys a lot. Guys like Deontay Wilder, all talk no action. I mean, Deontay Wilder talks a lot of shit, that's for sure, but Jarrell Miller talks more shit. So those guys, they think they are hyping up the American boxing scene, which they're doing for now. But once they get beaten, nobody will want to see them fight again. If Jarrell Miller loses to Joshua in a brutal fashion, Jarrell Miller will be unknown and irrelevant for the rest of his career. That's just the fact. So Miller should be thankful to Joshua for giving him the opportunity to fight for 4 belts. But right now, Jarrell Miller remains the number 1 public enemy to Nigerians, and that's a bad news for him. One way or another, he's going to meet a Nigerian. And he's talked shit a lot. He hasn't talked shit about Nigerians anyway, but I guess soon it will get to that point. And once it gets to that point, Jarrell Miller's career will be in jeopardy. I'm just telling you the truth. Nigerians are not known to talk shit, but they are known to put words into action. So June 1st is going to be fire. In fact, I am willing to pay any one of you guys who want to go there and see Miller has get whooped. Okay? I'm willing to do that. I'm willing to support you. If you want to go, comment below. I'm willing to support any of you guys who want to go there. A whole time subscriber of mine, I will do that. Support you guys, and then you guys go and watch Jarrell Miller get his ass beat. I cannot because right now I've got things to do, quite busy, and America is far away. My cousins will be going dead for sure, but America is far away to me. I mean, if it was Wembley, then Wembley is so close here, and I go. UK is not far, but America is too far. That's why I will be watching it at home. So, give your thoughts below, guys. Jarrell Miller is on fire. Nigerians are coming for the ass. Nigerians are roasting the ass. Thousands of Nigerians are already angry with Jarrell Miller for portraying that indisciplined behavior during the press conference yesterday. Give your thoughts below, like the video, share, and please don't forget to subscribe to the channel, guys. Cheers, everyone.